Hi, John Lake from Talented Learning with another Hot Take Review. Today's Hot Take Review is on Cornerstone OnDemand. Cornerstone OnDemand, founded in 1999, 3,000 employees, pushing $1 billion in annual revenue, 20 different global locations, is the largest commercial learning management system company in the world. The problem is, over the last couple of years, instead of innovating and pursuing that advantage, they've been on a tact of acquiring their competitors instead. And so within the last couple of years, they acquired Saba and SumTotal, and then a semi-competitor perhaps in EdCast, the LXP. Why does that matter? Well, each of those companies, not so much EdCast, but the other two have been around for a long time. They used to have on-premise. They changed it to cloud solutions. Their clients had been with them through thick and thin. It's been painful. A lot of those solutions are the world's biggest and most global and most complex solutions. So once you get them in there working right, nobody is really jumping up and down to say, okay, let's throw all that away because we just got acquired, or our LMS got acquired by another company. However, that was Cornerstone's plan originally, was to migrate these customers and turn them into Cornerstone clients over time. But the reality is it's just too complicated to go onto an on-par system when you have a complicated deployment. And so as a result, Cornerstone supports two platforms. Now they signed up for more, acquiring SumTotal systems. So now they're going to support 3 systems. Still not quite sure where the LXP fits in, considering that also has parallel capability in a lot of the platforms. But in a nutshell, Cornerstone has a whole bunch of balls in the air, and all of it are just trying to keep current clients happy, try to figure out client migration paths, and trying to bring systems on par. None of that is about leading the industry, in my opinion, of being the first out there. You just dilute your efforts across so many areas. Doesn't mean their product's bad. I think their product is great. You just don't know what product you're talking about. During my executive briefing, I got a demonstration of the Cornerstone product, which has been making certainly some product enhancements in terms of extended enterprise. They closed some bigger gaps that they had, or big gaps in the sense of public pages before logging in. Didn't have the capability to do that. They've always been weak in mobile responsive type technology, so they're working towards solving that, may have solved that. And they also had a problem, or a big gap, with delegated administration in B2B and B2B2B type scenarios. And so all 3 of those things have seemed to come along for the solution. They also, just by the nature of the solution, they've got pretty good CEU management capabilities of managing all the complexities of that at the state and different regional levels. That's a tough thing to do. They're one of the first and have enhanced the capability of checklists, so the ability of learners to upload things and have instructors or peers be able to grade that. They have pretty decent B2B, B2C, e-commerce type capability. They have a nice feature of training units, which is kind of like a made-up currency that can be customized by any client, that allows you to assign points or credits to organizations or to learners, so that learners can have this concept of a personal wallet. And that's like you open up your personal wallet, maybe you got 1,000 training credits that you can invest till the end of December, and then you can use those training credits to buy Open Sesame or other types of courses that might be available. So that's a pretty cool feature that has a lot of good applicability inside of extended enterprise. Integration, of course, has always been one of their strong points of that. They have decent learning plans, which are popular, of course, in all learning management systems. So they have a lot of good features, and of course good analytics to get the data out of there. One of the things I don't like about Cornerstone is that they don't have their own implementation. They spun that off. They use partners. That's great, I guess, if you have big global deployments. But if you're SMB or smaller, then it's just another chef in the kitchen, in my opinion. So would I recommend Cornerstone? Well, obviously they got 10,000 clients, so they're doing something right. And I think if you have a Cornerstone, a SumTotal, or a Saba deployment already in your organization, probably with your employee or training and development group, and you're in the extended enterprise group, it's a valid path to try to expand the existing implementation out for customers or partners or franchises or some other way if you haven't done that, and leverage the single platform to do it all. If you're a small business and a corporation, net new first or second learning management system, or you're doing a dedicated customer learning, a dedicated partner and channel, because it's so important, then you probably have better options in the market, I think, with the more focused extended enterprise vendors. So there you have it. There's another hot take from John Lay. I hope to see you on the next. You can find more of our independent resources at talentedlearning.com.